a Chicago organization creating a space to help Chicagoans get involved.
Trash People host regular hyper-local cleanups and volunteer fairs, connecting you with the chance to make a difference. Penny and Eddie join us with more. Thanks for being here.
Hi, thanks so much
for having us. Penny, first of all, I love the name Trash People. Tell us a little bit about the organization and how you started it.
Yeah, so after the pandemic, I was looking for a way to meet new people who also cared about things. And I figured the kind of person that I wanted to meet would be willing to pick up trash with strangers on a Saturday morning. And so Trash People was born. And we started in Logan Square. And we now have groups in Lakeview, Humboldt Park, McKinley Park, and Ukrainian Village.
And before we talk about this event that you have coming up, let's talk a little bit more about what you guys do. So you guys get together, and then you just, what do? Pick up trash?
We get together and pick up trash. That's absolutely it, yeah. And we have a great time doing it. There's usually a social element to our groups. We are very much equal parts people and planet. We love to make sure that we're bringing together neighbors who care over a shared care for community. And yeah, it's absolutely about making friends in the neighborhood as well as doing your bit for the environment.
So Eddie, how did you hear about it and get involved?
I found it on the local community page on Facebook.
Yeah.
I had moved to Chicago from Miami maybe a few months prior. I was working remotely, found myself kind of feeling isolated, no real connection to the city. And it was really fortunate. I showed up, I didn't know what to expect. I thought maybe I was gonna just not talk to anybody, hands in my pockets. Everybody was really friendly, engaging. I enjoyed the work, and I felt that this was something that could be much bigger. And it just kept coming, and eventually I just formed this connection with the folks and got more involved in a more substantive capacity. And it was really nice because it made me feel like I really belonged in Chicago. That was kind of the watershed moment. So yeah, it was great. So that's part of the message that I give to anybody who's interested in our group, is that that's the experience I had, and I know that other people can have that experience as well.
So there's a great sense of community. You're doing good, but on top of that, these are a group of people that truly care. And when you get a group of people that care, you can really make a big difference, right? And so you thought, okay, this is happening for our organization, but maybe we can take this to another level through this event, right?
Yeah. So it's really lovely. We regularly have a wait list for people that want to come and join our cleanup events. And when I was starting Trash People, I was learning about all of these amazing other nonprofits and community groups across the city. And I figured, we need to introduce our audience of engaged Chicagoans with these other ways to get involved as well. So that's how the volunteer fair was born.
All right, so let's talk about this volunteer fair. I mean, it's not just a fair where you're learning about nonprofits, it's so much more.
Yeah. It's so wonderful. It's such a lovely, uplifting community day. So we had one this past Sunday at Midwest Coast Brewing. We had over 20 local nonprofits with ways to get involved that are actively looking for volunteers. And we've got representatives from those organizations that can answer any questions that you might have.
And so what are some of the opportunities that people can find at the volunteer fair? It's not just about maybe sustainability or eco-friendly, right?
Absolutely. We curate the event, so there's a really wide range of activities that you can get involved in. So Pilsen Food Pantry will be at our next event. We've got Citizens Climate Lobby. We've got One Tail at a Time, which is a really popular one. We have Habitat for Humanity. So many different things. So we really encourage people to come with an open mind and to come curious, and they will undoubtedly find something that works for them.
And we can see the nonprofits set up at tables there, but also, I mean, some of these events, you've got local makers, you're bringing them into the fold as well.
Yeah, so our upcoming event is at the Ramova Theatre in Bridgeport, which is just an incredible, iconic venue. And because it's so big, we actually have the opportunity to add some extra things as well. So it's going to be a really, really fun day out. So we really encourage people to come along and give it a go.
And Eddie, here's the thing. People are so busy right now. I mean, it's hard to keep up with everything they have in their life, but yet you find the time to carve out time in your day to go and give back. What makes it so worth it for you?
That's interesting. I was talking with somebody about this earlier. The concept of volunteering can seem like you're being very selfless, and I think to some degree that's true, but I get a ton out of it. So I don't have any trouble telling people that there's a selfish aspect to it. It feels good. I've been able to, again, grow community, make friends, just really do something that feels like it's important. So there's a nourishing aspect to it. So it is a two-way street. And so that makes me want to make time for it. And I have a personal investment in making sure that the group gets bigger and that more people get the message.
Feels like it's part social club too, from what I'm gathering.
Oh yeah,
yeah. We have a great time.
Oh, amazing!
So great. Okay, it sounds like it's going to be a party at Ramova as well.
Yeah.
So a lot of vendors, a lot of organizations.
Yes.
Good food and drink.
Food and drinks. Come. It will be 11 till 3 at the Ramova Theatre. Saturday, May 31st. We're super excited. It's definitely going to be a great day. So we encourage folks to come out.
Well, you just heard Penny say it. There's all the information there on your screen. Eddie, thanks so much for being with us.
Of course.
And for more information, all you got to do is head to volunteerfair.org. And of course, you can also find them on Instagram. Thanks again, guys.